What is up, my viewers and subscribers? I am Mike Wayne, aka Rebel 180. And for those of you who, think that I had forgotten about Story Time with the Rebel, well, here's the newest episode. And this is probably going to be the most personal story to date. This story pretty much uh, is about a former friend of mine, uh, and I need to remind people that in order to protect the identities of these people, I will only talk about them as he or she, just to protect these people, to protect the identities of these people. So it's about a she, okay? So I met this girl in the 4th grade, and the first the first thing I saw her doing when I first met her was she was asking a teacher how to spell fall. I know, right? I could tell the teacher was just frustrated. He didn't want to answer. He didn't want to answer her. So I stepped in and answered. FALL and all that stuff. And yeah, I think she thanked me. I don't know. Anyways, about 2 years after that, we started hanging out at around the school more. We started hanging out at school more. We started talking to each other more, and eventually we became friends. And so a little bit after that, I think I was in the 8th grade, 7th or 8th, I can't exactly remember, but I think it was around the 8th grade, I was sent to a sort of, can't really call it a mental institution. It was sort of a center, a help center for troubled children. It was called Lincoln Trails, uh, and I was sent there, and I was taken out after about 2 weeks, I would say, like 18 days or something like that. A little over 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks, something like that. And anyways, no one, no one had even pretended to miss me. I was walking to my first class, and all of a sudden, she was standing way out in the hallway from where I was standing, and she started running to me, and she hugged me, and she was crying in my arms, and she said, "Don't ever leave me again." And I mean, I felt a real bond there. I felt that. I felt a real bond there. You know, we had become really close friends after that. Uh, you know, we started, you know, getting along better, and things were really starting to look good. And after that, after that, I was uh, I was starting to have these uh, these feelings toward her, and At first I thought they were, you know, I thought I was just confused, but it happens on and off. I don't know. I mean, I've always thought that I always felt obligated to protect her, but I wasn't always able to. And that is something I deeply regret. Yes, that is something that I very much regret, actually, that I wasn't always able to protect her. Anyways, like I said, I felt obligated to protect her, and I guess I started to develop feelings for her because of that. And we began to drift apart, and during my senior year, uh, well, let me back up a little bit. During my junior year, we went to prom. I didn't go with anyone actually, and she went stag, but she had a boyfriend. And let me tell you, my junior prom was one of the best nights of my life because I got to dance with two women that I didn't even arrive with. I got to dance with two women that I didn't even arrive with. And you know what? Both of them had boyfriends. How messed up is that? Anyways, one of the girl I'm talking about was one of those women. And yeah, she, I, I had a good time with her. Uh, it didn't lead to anything. But yeah, so senior year, I had this friend that I confided in. I said that I wanted to ask that girl out, and I told my friend not to say anything. But, you know, uh, my friend didn't listen. So I ended up having to have an awkward conversation about how this girl loves me to death and she wishes she could take me, but she was afraid that her boyfriend would get jealous, and she said that she probably wouldn't even go anyways because her boyfriend didn't want to go. So I decided to go stag like I did last time. But this ended up being one of the worst nights of my life because I had no friends. Uh, I had no friends uh, to hang out with except for the after, the after party thing. Uh, I had, I had barely any friends to hang out with, and people that I interacted with seemed to kind of be rubbed the wrong way by me for some reason. I don't know. Anyways, I was having one of the worst nights of my life, and I saw her dancing with her boyfriend, and she went with her boyfriend when she said that he did not want to go and that she probably wouldn't have gone anyways. Don't know how to take that actually. It's possible that I was set up. But anyways, yeah, it's rough, right? Anyways, I had a decent time bowling with a friend of mine who who I'll get to in a different story. I don't want to talk too much about other people. Um, but I hung out with a friend on that after I left prom, and I had a good time with him. And anyways, she she, like, the last time I saw her was when she went, uh, bowling with a friend of mine, and he had invited me and didn't tell me that she was coming. So, like, I don't know what to think. I didn't know she was going to be there, so whatever. And we were bowling in the same lane, right? So at the end of you know, the hangout, at the end of the day, I told her that it was good seeing her again. She took one look at me and then walked away. Who does that? Who does that? I we used to be so close. Like, I used to consider her one of my best friends. I used to consider her a better friend to me than anyone. But now it's like, I can't really explain it. It's like she resents me wanting to, just for wanting to go to prom with her, you know? It's ridiculous. And anyways, you know, you know, I just can't stand it. I do not want to be, I cannot be friends with someone who doesn't even try to be friends with me. So if that's how it's going to be, then, you know, let it be like that. At the end, I know who my real friends are, and I mean, I just hope everything in the future works out. But until then, you know, I am Mike Wayne, aka Rebel 180, and this has been Storytime with the Rebel. So long for now.